The story begins with a simple day of students heading to school, where we are introduced to the protagonist, Kim. At first, a fantasy sequence is shown in which Kim imagines herself as confident, radiant, and the center of everyone's attention. People want to talk to her, and her presence is noticed. But all of this exists only in her imagination. In real life, Kim is socially awkward. She doesn't know how to talk to people or how to connect with them. After reaching school, she checks the Insta app, a popular social media platform where all students are active. While everyone else interacts easily, Kim sits quietly alone, feeling unsure and disconnected. She tries to write a post and even uses AI tools for help, but nothing feels natural. Her biggest pain is that people often don't even notice her presence. This feeling deepens when a classmate says he didn't even realize Kim was there. During class, the class president Min collects everyone's work and announces that the PE class will be held in the classroom, which makes everyone happy. Kim quietly observes how easily Min connects with everyone. Then another student, K, enters, charismatic and confident. His presence fills the classroom with laughter and energy, and Kim begins to admire him. At the end of the day, Kim calls her mother to ask about dinner, only to learn that her family went out to eat without telling her. They forgot. Those words deepen her loneliness. The next day, during PE, Kang asks Kim for her phone because he forgot his own. Kim hands it to him without hesitation. This small interaction becomes very meaningful to her, even though it lasts only a few seconds. On the field, she sits alone again, but feels happy that at least she spoke to him once. Later, when a lipstick goes missing, suspicion falls on Kim. She tries to defend herself, but her voice is so soft that no one hears her. Kang steps forward, tells the truth. The lipstick is found, and everyone apologizes to Kim. This is the first time someone publicly stands up for her. Kim becomes emotional inside. Someone noticed her and protected her. But when Kang later says her name incorrectly, she feels hurt again. While leaving school, she thinks that she may still be invisible after all. At the bus stop, Kim finds a phone. When she opens it, she sees the Insta app filled with many messages. She realizes the phone belongs to someone from her school. In that moment, she feels that this phone might be a new doorway for her, a way to understand the people behind anonymous posts, and perhaps to understand herself as well. In the end, it is revealed that the boys who returned on the first day to apologize were sent by Kang. The story then moves forward as some reporter-like girls visit a trainee company, where young people dream of becoming stars, introducing a new, strict, and competitive world. Apprentices are not allowed to show their faces in public. The girls try to take photos but are unsuccessful until Kay, who happens to be passing by, makes no effort to hide. His companions have already covered themselves, which leaves his face clearly exposed and photographed. The photo is later published on Insta, and people quickly discover his identity and the school he attends, something that directly violates the rules of his training. At school, Kang shows his skill while playing basketball, standing out as if he were a professional. Upon returning to the classroom, the teacher announces that Kang achieved first place in the most recent exam, and the class applauds. It becomes clear that in addition to his athletic talent, he is also the top student. Meanwhile, Kim walks home holding the phone, fantasizing about the idea of becoming an INSA administrator so she can learn how to interact better with people, which has always been her goal. When she arrives home and turns the phone on, she discovers that she is indeed the administrator and can now see all anonymous posts along with the identities of those who wrote them. The next day, a new student arrives at school. Kim enters the classroom believing that she now knows everything because of the phone. She hears some classmates talking about someone and tries to join the conversation to seem more sociable, but she misunderstands and thinks they are referring to an animated character. The confusion causes surprise, and others begin whispering, annoyed because they believe she is pretending to know everything. Later, Kim recognizes a classmate whose Insta post she had read, where the girl mentioned losing her headphones. Wanting to help, Kim asks if she needs another pair, but the girl reacts negatively upon realizing that Kim knew something she had not said out loud and begins to feel suspicious. Kim tries to change the subject, but her classmate feels uncomfortable and walks away. The teacher enters the classroom, asking for silence and pointing out that they are the noisiest class in the school. At that moment, the new student enters, the same one Kim saw getting out of a car the previous day. His posture resembles that of a soldier, and he carries a strong presence. After introducing himself, Kang and another student approach to greet him. The newcomer learns that Kang trains at an entertainment company, and when questioned about it, Kang appears tense, as if hiding something important. Shortly afterward, the two of them go out to eat pizza. As Kim leaves the classroom, she overhears classmates talking about a video that was uploaded and quickly removed from Insta. Thanks to her new access as an administrator, she knows she can trace the original poster. Without wasting time, she steps aside to check the phone before anyone notices what she is doing. At the same time, Kang returns to the classroom to look for his phone and finds a note on his desk telling him to go to the auditorium to meet someone. When he arrives, he discovers that it is Kim. She seems happy that he came and shows him a video saved on her phone, a boy singing very badly out of tune. The video has become a major topic of conversation in class, with everyone trying to identify the singer. Kim reveals to Kang that he is the boy in the video, the one everyone everyone has been laughing at. Kang denies it and pretends not to understand what she is talking about before returning to the classroom. There, Min, the class president, asks him to record a video together, but he refuses irritably. At that moment, Kim approaches, surprising him. He invites her to step outside the classroom, and as they leave, the new student watches them. They walk to a secluded area within the school, and Kim tells Kang that this will be their secret meeting place from now on. Kang asks her why, and the story returns to the moment when she told him that she knew he was the one singing in the video. At that moment, Kim proposed a deal. She would delete the video and keep his secret if he agreed to do her a favor. When he asked what it was, she told him that he had to publicly confess that he liked her. Her goal was to become known, and she believed that the only way to achieve that was with help from someone popular like him. Kang was shocked by the request. He refused at first, explaining that as a trainee celebrity, he could not do something like that, but she insisted, saying that she wanted to be recognized on INSA and could not achieve anything without his support. In the end, he promised that he would at least keep the secret if it helped her. Finally, Kang agreed, making it clear that he was doing so because he was being blackmailed. Kim explained that she wanted him to confess during the first class of the day, but he considered the idea absurd. Seeing his rejection, she suggested that he do it after his next basketball game. However, he did not like that option either, and commented that all her suggestions were outdated. She added that if she wanted to be loved and popular, people had to behave in a certain way, to which he replied that she should then come up with the plan herself. With that, the deal was put on hold. That night, Kim checks the app and sees numerous posts announcing confessions of love. As the day set for the confession approaches, she begins to imagine Kang carrying out the plan and becomes excited. Meanwhile, Kang stays in his room, annoyed and confused, unsure how to fulfill what she asked of him and trying to find a way to break the deal. While checking the phone she found, Kim sees that some girls are commenting about the new transfer student. She is surprised by how popular he has become in just 1 week and decides to look him up on Insta, only to discover that he does not even have an account on the app. The next day at school, Kim notices that several student couples seem to be in the middle of romantic confessions, which increases her anxiety about becoming famous. By accident, she runs into the new student and his phone falls to the ground. She apologizes, and they exchange a few words. He makes it clear that he already knew her from before, then leaves. Meanwhile, Min, the class president, tells Kim that someone has just confessed their feelings to the person they like, so now she should do the same. Kim enters the classroom expecting Kang to honor the agreement and confess in front of everyone, but he hesitates and backs out, leaving her disappointed. As she walks through the courtyard, 2 students are playing with water, and some splashes onto her, leaving her frozen and unsure how to react. Kang steps in, covers her, and takes advantage of the moment to publicly declare his love for her in front of everyone present. Kim walks away silently and goes up the stairs, once again encountering the new student who speaks to her again. This reminds her of a previous moment when she almost fell, and both he and Kang caught her to prevent it. Later, the new student speaks with the director of his company, expressing his desire to remain in school and graduate there. The director assumes this decision is motivated by a love from the past. He asks whether there are other trainees preparing to become artists, but the student replies that he is the only one under contract. This makes him realize that Kang lied, and that he is not actually training with any company. Later on, when Kang helps Kim avoid falling, he asks her about the boy she was with. She replies that he is an old friend. Later, while sitting together, Kang asks her for more details, and Kim explains that she has known the new student for 6 or 7 years since they used to live in the same neighborhood, but they lost contact after he moved away. Kang remembers that he already confessed his feelings as she wanted, but Kim points out that she is still not famous on INSA, just as they had agreed. Kim suggests that he could publicly reject her to create rumors and gain notoriety, but this proposal angers Kang. She pressures him again using the video she has, forcing him to accept any condition. Finally, they decide that he will help her become more sociable by guiding her to focus on the unique aspects of her personality. Inspired by his words, Kim walks away, determined to put what she has learned into practice. On her way, she encounters 2 female classmates who seem upset. She tries to comfort and encourage them to improve their mood, but fails. Kang points out that she approached them the wrong way, so she decides to try a new method. Later, during physical education class, Kim tries to stand out by showing her athletic skills. However, she gets too excited while kicking the ball and ends up falling flat on her face, marking yet another failed attempt. She continues trying different ways to gain attention, but the mistakes keep repeating. Kang approaches, pulls her aside, and warns her that she is doing everything wrong. She breaks down in tears and tells him that as someone popular and sociable, he will never understand what she is going through. Kang confesses that if he had not lied about being a trainee at an agency, he would just be an ordinary student, and if that lie were exposed, his status would completely change. Kim replies that even without being a trainee, he would still be popular and loved by everyone. As they part ways, Kim notices 2 classmates harassing Mong, Kang's friend, and senses that something is not right. The next day, she arrives at school in a good mood. The new student, Lee, Lee Jong gives her a small secret drawing with the intention of handing it to her. Before he can do so, Min appears to speak with Kim. Kim feels happy that someone else is interacting with her, and Min invites the group to lunch, making Kim feel included. On the way to lunch, Kim runs into Lang, who maintains his arrogant attitude. He mocks her, saying that her face has not changed since childhood and that she still has the same wrinkles. Kim becomes annoyed and asks him to stop saying such things. Lang claims he acts this way because Kang confessed his love to her and believes she is trying to forget the past. Kim responds that she does not want to be the same person she was before and chooses to continue with her new friends. While walking with the group, Min tells Kim that she is now officially her friend. During their conversation, they ask her about her relationship with Kang and about the confession he made. At that moment, Lee Jong joins the group and they begin talking about his past with Kim, recalling how he used to protect her when they were children. He then pressures her to say what decision she will make regarding Kang, framing it as if it were a public requirement. His attitude reveals that he is interested in her and has begun to feel jealous of Kang. Lee Jong takes the opportunity to suggest that Kang's supposed trainee status is fake, as he now knows it is not true. Meanwhile, Kang is out on the street and runs into Lang. Lang tells him that if he truly were a trainee, he should be at the agency at that moment because a class is currently in session. Kang tries to avoid the confrontation, but Lang forcefully stops him and accuses him of being a liar, who is neither a trainee nor a future artist. Kang realizes that Lang has discovered the truth and assumes that Kim must have told him. He believes she betrayed him by revealing his lie. Enraged, Kang storms off without offering any explanation. Meanwhile, Kim is at a restaurant with her new friends, enjoying the food and commenting that this is the first time she has gone out to eat accompanied. Suddenly, her phone rings. Mong steps away, and Min takes the opportunity to ask Kim what she thinks about Kang's absence. Kim shyly responds that she is still thinking about it. Kim then remembers the girl and boy she had seen walking together earlier. She asks permission to go to the bathroom, though her real intention is to follow them. Outside the restaurant, she sees the boy giving money to a young woman who treats him rudely. Kim intervenes, which irritates Mong, who scolds her for interfering. Later, back at school, Kim tries to send Kang a message, but he does not reply and deliberately ignores her. Confused by his behavior, she attempts to talk to him in class, but he continues avoiding her and publicly refuses to respond. Her childhood friend pulls her out of the classroom and asks what is upsetting her and why she spends so much time with Kang. He questions whether she likes Kang because he is a trainee or because of his appearance. Kim does not answer. She only cries and asks to leave, but he holds her by the arm to stop her. At that moment, Kang appears and sees them together, interpreting the situation incorrectly. The friend tells Kim that Kang has deceived her and that everyone already knows he is not a trainee at any agency. Nervous, Kim replies that she does not even know his friends. Seeing her reaction, the friend realizes that Kim already knew the truth. Kim insists that Kang must have had his reasons and states that they are just friends, repeating that she does not know anyone from his circle before leaving. At home, Kim tries calling Kang again, but his phone is turned off. The next day at school, she tries to approach him, but he avoids her once more. She attempts to explain that everything was a misunderstanding, but Kang has already made his decision and walks away. Later, Kang joins Mong and Min, but suddenly distances himself from the group. Mong also leaves shortly after, leaving Min alone. On her way home, Kim sees Mong being attacked by several people and decides to record the incident. When they notice her, she shows them a video revealing the girl who had been with them earlier, now with another boy. The boy becomes angry and tries to hit Kim, but she continues recording. The young woman attacks her as well, but Kang appears and confronts them. Kim takes the opportunity to apologize to Kang, assuring him that she never revealed his secret and that everything had been a misunderstanding. The next day, Kim arrives at school glowing with happiness because for the first time, she's become popular on Instagram. Her friends congratulate and thank her. She runs to the usual place where she meets Kang and finds him waiting for her. He thanks her for helping him gain attention and apologizes for misunderstanding her. Kim admits that he was the one who taught her how to socialize and asks him to continue teaching her, promising that she will work hard and learn quickly. She takes his hand, making him slightly nervous, but he agrees to keep guiding her. At that moment, Lang appears and says that he will also help her improve her social skills. His sudden appearance surprises them both. However, he comments that Kim's lack of confidence comes from the supposed wrinkles on her face, which annoys her and angers Kang as well. Kang responds that instead of criticizing her, Lang should highlight her strengths. Mocking him, Lang asks Kang to mention what is special about Kim. Kang tries, but can only say that she is kind. Lang interrupts, claiming that he has known her longer and understands her better, but Kang insists that he is the one who is getting to know her more now. The two begin arguing, while Kim avoids getting involved. Back in the classroom, Min announces a competition, a 1-minute video challenge. Kim gets excited and wants to record one. She considers asking Kang or Lang to participate with her, but both refuse, since Kang, as a trainee, cannot show his face publicly. They tell her that she should trust herself. This reminds Kim of the disastrous video she recorded earlier, and for a moment she hesitates. However, Kang insists that she must stand on her own if she she wants to succeed. Lee Jong mocks her, saying she does not even know what a short video is. Returning to the classroom, Kim finds everyone there, with her friends recording together. Monk comes in and smiles at her, and she thinks it will be to join their recording, but instead he heads to record with another person. Finally, he approaches Min and tells her that he would like to join her video. The president accepts and is impressed by his determination. Meanwhile, Kay walks down the street and crosses paths with Lei, who says he is interested in Kim. Furthermore, he accuses him of lying and claims that because he is not qualified to take care of her, he advises him to stay away. Later, Kim is in her room when Min sends the dance video they will do together for the competition. Kim watches the video with Kang, but he soon becomes discouraged when he realizes that she does not know how to dance. Kang explains that Min is a professional dancer and a renowned YouTube creator who has been practicing since childhood. At that moment, Leong joins them and helps teach her the choreography. Kim feels happy and excited to learn. After memorizing the dance, she visits Min, who is taking some pills, but she quickly puts them away when she sees Kim come in. Min shows discomfort toward Kim and reveals that she once had feelings for Kang, but he ended up falling in love with Kim, and she confessed this to him right before the dance performance was supposed to begin. Kangol, JN, and Mon arrive to witness it. As the performance begins, Kim takes the spotlight and impresses the audience, generating great enthusiasm, which causes Min discomfort. Later, in the bathroom, Kim tries to talk to her, but receives a cold response telling her to keep away. Suddenly, Min collapses and faints. Kim runs to seek help and, together with Kang, takes her to the school clinic, where the nurse reports that she had ingested weight loss pills that are banned in the institution. Later, Kim goes to see her and finds her awake, but receives harsh words. Min tells her that she hates her and that she means nothing. This leaves Kim deeply affected as she understands that the president was in love with Kang. Then, Kim tells Kang that they should confess everything, including that his confession was planned, and she warns him that if he refuses, she will publish the video she has in her possession. Kang tries to understand the reason for her change in attitude, but she avoids explanations and demands that he fulfill her request. Then she is left alone, reflecting on how much she has grown closer to him and concluding that she must keep her distance. At that moment, Long appears and finds her crying. He takes her to a restaurant, although at first she refuses to eat. He persists politely until she agrees to try something. Kim tells him that he should stay out of it because it has hurt others, referring to Min, and that it would have been better to preserve her innocence. Yang becomes irritated when he hears this and drives her to the place where they played as children. There, he encourages her to be strong and not let her feelings break her. Kim's face shows sadness, and she mentions Kang, which provokes his anger. Suddenly, they cross paths with Kang, who tries to approach Kim, but Lejong interrupts him, reminding him that he was the one who met her first. Kim steps in and tells Lejong that she will meet him again later, then walks away. Shortly after that, Kim cuts off all interaction with Linny. The next day at school, everyone eagerly awaits Kang's arrival. Kim tries to talk to Min, but Min stops her without giving her a chance to explain and responds coldly before leaving. Later, Kim notices that anonymous posts about Kang are being spread and decides to delete them. That night, while Kim is deleting them, Min discovers it, takes her phone away, and refuses to listen to any explanation, ordering her to wait until she returns. At the same time, Kang records a video in which he decides to confess everything. Kim cries while thinking about how to tell him what happened. Meanwhile, Lee Chan trains and receives news from his instructor that he can now be shown publicly without restrictions. The next day at school, Kim sees her friends talking about Liang after learning that she is an apprentice. She cannot find either Kang or Liang until Min appears and takes her aside to talk. Min demands that she return the phone, promising not to misuse it again, but Kim refuses. Then Min tells her that she knows Kang's secret and that Kim will release the video to expose him. Kim tries to stop her, but Min is determined. When Min walks away, Kim follows her, crashes into her, snatches the phone, and runs off with it. Min screams furiously over what happened. Back in the classroom, Kim hears everyone talking about Kang's sudden appearance. When she meets Liang, she drops her phone and panics, thinking it is broken. He warns her that Kang's secret is about to be revealed, which shocks her and pushes her to find a way to help him. Annoyed by her reaction, Leon leaves. Kim goes to a place in the school where Kang is, worried about him and also concerned about Min's condition. She tries to find a solution, but Min remains angry. Then Kim confesses that she is the administrator of the anonymous application and that she can see all the posts, who made them and who deleted them. Kang believes her and understands that she is telling the truth. Convinced that his secret can no longer be hidden, Kang uploads a video admitting that he is not part of any group of apprentices. Min becomes furious, insults him, and leaves. After hearing this, Kim breaks down crying, saying that she planned to fix the situation, but Kang asks her to calm down. When they return to the classroom, they discover that their place has been vandalized with paint and trash. Kim and Monk stop the people responsible, and then Le takes her away so they can leave together. On awards day, the video contest announces that Kang is the winner. He goes up on stage and apologizes to everyone, admitting that he lived a lie and that now he wants wants to be honest and live in peace. Later, Min calls him and meets with him to apologize. Kim watches them happily, seeing that they have reconciled. Finally, she returns the phone to the place where she had found it and meets Kang. When she sees him, she hugs him and thanks him for teaching her valuable lessons and for facing problems with courage. Sitting together, Kang confesses that they love each other and remain happy together as friends. In the final scene, Kim reflects, saying that everyone should focus on the unique traits of their personality to be liked and gain popularity. And with that, this beautiful story come to an end. So friends, if you enjoyed this recap, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching.